up. Oh, that is sensational. Has he done enough, Foxes? Oh, that is a big spin. Last few bursts to get some of that those final bits of heat then into these tyres. Looking forward to this race. The circuit looks fantastic in the dusk, in the sunset at the Yas Marina circuit. Drivers all are starting to line up. Hopefully the lights play ball tonight and it's all on time. Some disqualifications.
Oni's missed his box. Fury's missed his box.
Interesting.
Exotic's missed his box. Mertzy's missed his box. Here we go then. It works, chat. Away we go.
And it's lights out and away we go.
Oh, it's looking so. I got the Alpha Tauri in the background. Little bit of a wobble. McLaren going wide. Oh, Jacob had a little bit of a look down into turn one, but just about keeps behind Snats coming through here. This is where you're going to see the hard tyres just struggle a little bit in the upper. Is that Lager? Is that Lager round? Oh my goodness me, Lager on the opening lap. It's a safety car straight away, not even making it halfway round the opening lap. We've got a safety car right after turn one. That is not what we wanted to see for Lager. Oh my goodness me. Oh, he is on the hard tyres. Is that a case of cold tyres? Maybe things not quite coming together. Maybe a little bit of an accident.
Yeah, starting on the hard tyre, he was bound to get under pressure from a group of medium runners. So it's either going to be no heat in the hard, or it's a little bit of contact, maybe a little bit of both. That's devastating for Lager. He would have definitely wanted to make amends for last week.
Oh, that is truly gut. I mean, it's gutting when any driver crashes out. You really want everyone to do well and, you know, have see what happens there. But you know, look, if there is if it is due to an accident, I'm sure there's going to be something that's going to be reviewed. Let's have a little look at the moment. Mertzy dropping places. Not sure what's been going on there. Oh no, we're back underway. Was it a virtual? Excuse me, it's only a virtual. We are back under green flag conditions then. There's a Yo in sector 3 at the moment. Oh no, is that Blocky? Oh, Blocky's got it wrong on the final corner. Oh, he's going to be losing time. I'm not sure if he's got any wing damage. I'm not sure if he's managed to keep it out of the wall or not. Let's have a little look. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. That is not, again, not what we want to see. Oh my goodness me, not sure where on earth his car is going there. Certainly needs to concentrate. Gies comes in to the pits as well. He retires in the pit lane and has left the session as well. I'm not quite sure what has happened there. It's a front wing change
in a row as well.
Yeah, not sure what on earth has happened there.
In a row.
Interesting. Right, back at the front of the grid then. Snacks currently about half a second on BRT Jacob. On lap 2 of 29 here. Top 5, interestingly, all on medium tyres. So going to be quite similarly paced, I should say.
Potentially a top 6 here as well. Ultra is in P7 right on the wing of his teammate. So it's going to be interesting here to see if we see a little bit of team play here and whether Senna lets the faster tyres go.
I mean, the thing is, you got Mello, so really pressuring.
If he does, so I thought he would sacrifice some time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Natural place.
Oh, is that Lando round as well?
Fight the move. Yeah, Lando, so he's dropped a little bit. So he's coming through sector 3, he's struggling. So the big winners then, Tempo's up 4. So he's now into P5. Nations is up 4 as well. Mercy up 3, Flecky up 3, Goodbye up 3. So a lot of improvements. Big losers, obviously, Lager and Redding, because they're out. The other big loser, obviously, Blocky. There we go. There's the team move.
Yeah, I think that's.
I
think that's smart. That's pretty sensible from that Williams duo. I don't know how much communication there is. I don't know if they're in the party, if they're they're having this conversation, but I think it's obvious they're on different strategies. As Mello, I think, is going to be coming through here. Those medium tyres going to do the job. Although Senna is going to hold it around the outside. Love this. Gotta be patient here as Mello. DRS is soon to be activated. He's definitely going to get his opportunity. Just got to be mindful of everything that's going on. It's still a lot of laps left to go. Exotic with the fastest time of the race. Mercy getting a 3-second penalty as well. A Blocky, yeah, he's getting a 3-second penalty too. A lot of people pushing those track limits. Let's have a look where some more battles it being for these. This top 3 then.
The spin out of the last
very
corner.
Close. Has he?
He's facing the wrong way.
He gets it back. Blocky is behind him.
Well.
But it seems like Blocky's okay. It seems like the no lasting damage. I think he managed to just about keep it out of the wall. But I think these soft tyres are starting to go already. I mean, Blocky is right on him here. Surely, with the DRS coming up, this is going to be a clinical overtake from Blocky. Lando retires. I think it's going to be a very straightforward move.
Storm's gone.
For Blocky here. Storm's gone as well. As Lando leaves the session.
Why are people leaving the session?
Yeah, a reminder, guys, if you do crash, you are not permitted to leave the session. It is a league rule and will indeed be penalised. So what's happening with Storm Twister? Has he got wing damage? I'm trying to have a look here. Was it just a case of a bit of a spin, or is he, absolutely?
Yeah, so he's in a train. There's a nice little train. It's Fury, Goodbye, and Mercy and Storm. He came under a little bit of pressure. I think at the front of that train.
Speaking of Mercy, oh no way, not round the outside. Oh my days, that's just outrageous. Round the outside of turn 1, what a move from Mercy. Get the feeling he's starting to enjoy that Ferrari a little bit more. I'm hoping to see that one clipped, Hansen. Oh yes, I want to see plenty of overtake clips all day long. Beautiful. So much for things settling down after the opening few laps here. Or is this Mello starting to get really close on Senna here? Those mediums are going to be doing the job. Oh, they're fighting it out. Oh, Senna surely can't hold it around the outside again. No, not this time.
Not working out. Williams would want.
Ooh!
They'd want it to be pulling on Mello.
That was. Oh, Senna just poked a nose there, and that was a little bit close. You can definitely see the advantage that the mediums have over the hards. But look, how influential is it going to be being on those mediums in the final laps of this race? Personally, if it was me out there, I think I'd be starting on the hard tyres actually. I think I'd look to go as long as I could in the race, keep my nose clean. I mean, oh my goodness me, these two are proper at it. Let's see what's going to happen here then. We'll stay on board with Senna. Right in that slipstream of Mello cover. He's not using his ears yet. DRS wide open. It looks like it's going to be a very clean overtake, but is his teammate going to have a little look as well? He's going to go down the inside. Oh, is it enough? Oh, Mello's coming back. Oh my goodness me, this is so good. There's 3 cars fighting out here. Who's going to get the DRS now? Mello does. Oh, and then you go. Oh my goodness me! You just don't know who's going to be leading going into each of these corners. Who can hold it around the outside here?
Maybe looking for a cutback.
It's just brilliant. I don't think Mello's quite got the exit that he needs. No, he's going to have to slot in behind and wait for the next opportunity. Wow! Things you love to see. Love it. Ultra is just, is so close. It's unbelievable. Meanwhile, BRT Jacob has taken the lead of this race. Snacks does have a time penalty. He's going for it. They're going to be side by side. Can he do what Mercy did and go around the outside? No, I think he thinks better of it. He knows that the DRS straight is coming up. Senna, meanwhile, has got a little bit of a gap. He's on hard tyres, but what performance he's putting in. My goodness me. Right. Ultra, here he goes, round 2. Ultra's got a time penalty as well. That's not going to help his cause. Look, DRS wide open. It's going to be pretty clinical.
The DRS open.
That was, that was pretty clinical, it must be said. But it's the double DRS straight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, is Malaga? Who's that going wide there? Is that Agent?
That's Agent.
Oh, Agent's gone really wide. He's going to join in the back of all of this as well. Oh my goodness me. The plot thickens, chat. Very, very exciting. Oh no, is that Mello? Mello! That was outrageously late. How they've both survived that, I do not know. Woo! My goodness gracious me. All cars still in one piece. That had the potential to be catastrophic for a few people, not just the 2 involved.
Thankfully, Ultra saw him coming at the last little jink. He came off the brakes and made sure he went a bit wider. Oh my word.
Woo! Wow, Mello is desperately trying to hold on to that place. I mean, I think he's wobbled. He's had a big wobble here. Are we going to, how long until these mediums start to wear off, AJ? Are we starting to get close to that tyre window at all?
We're coming up, I think the pitting is for like lap 12. So they're coming into
about
the
lap
window.
12, right, okay.
Not strictly in the window. Mello's had a poor exit again, but again, it's got look at the speed Agent's got. Agent.
He's just going for it. Just 2 at once. Because that he likes them 2 at a time. Yes, Mr. Agent. Phenomenal move, but he's not going to get the RS. No, it's the thing. It's down here. It's now so vulnerable.
It looks like Agent on preset 4. Because that is
it's enough,
not
isn't
making
it?
any headway.
Not one bit. Is that Blocky retiring as well? Oh my goodness me. Where has it all gone wrong for Blocky? Has he gone into the pit lane here?
Lane retirement.
It is indeed. Not sure what has gone on there. Meanwhile, let's have a look. Snacks has clearly had a bit of a wobble as well. A bit further up the grid. He now finds himself in P3. About 8 seconds behind. My goodness me. Yeah, he's definitely dropped back. Got Exotic in P2, just nicely going about his race. Got about 3 seconds to Jacob in the lead. So this is where things get interesting. You know, Jacob did not take pole position in qualifying. He did in race 1 and did not finish in the point. So a little bit of pressure. We've got 21 laps to go in this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. He just needs to hang on. Simple one stop, keep it clean, and it could be looking a likely maiden victory for him. There's plenty of drivers which will like to see that change. Look, who knows what's going to happen? Some safety cars maybe. Who knows? We could have a bit of rain on the way. You just never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I highly doubt it. You know, we are in the middle of the desert here, but
much,
you know,
it would have to be the Bernie Eccleston sprinter system to have rain.
I mean, in all fairness, we've seen weirder things happen in this EA F1 22 game. So, you know, I don't think there's many things that necessarily surprise me anymore. I think that's going to be the elegant way to put it. Okay, back to this little midfield scrap here. Senna at the front, just 1.5 seconds to Snacks. Bear in mind, he's on hard tyres. it's a pretty phenomenal stint. I mean, he must be feeling pretty good on those hards. They're obviously giving back some of the grip, which we know that the hards could give, but they do take a while just to get up to temperature and, you know, just get working, basically. You know, and it's the thing. Mediums coming to the end. Lap 12, did you say?
Yeah, so lap 12. But I say we're at the point now where the hards are starting to become the faster tyre as these mediums start to go off. But yeah, so I mean, Senna, in comparison to Jacob, what is he? He's about maybe about 13 and a half off the lead.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's still not a million miles away. He's probably going to start clawing back some time actually now that those hards are starting to come a little bit stronger to the mediums. We'll keep the eye on the gap to the leader. But I'm still well enthralled with this fight. It's the two Williams at the moment that are fighting cars as a tag team, so they may not be helping slipstream each other, but they're certainly taking battles side by side, shoulder to shoulder.
It's all happening. Now, one thing that we do need to remind viewers of right now is the undercut. We spoke about this in the laser focus session, the power that the undercut seems to have here. So if you are an exotic, if you are maybe a Callum Ultra, you know, to start thinking about pitting just that little bit earlier, you know, get out on those hard tyres just to see, you know, what happens. It seems like Agent has been listening. He comes into the pit, exotic as well. Oh, as I get hiccups again.
Yeah, I think they
my goodness me.
They might be reacting to tempo, Blue, because so tempo's already stopped. He's on a set of hard tyres. He's currently P9, but he's looking like he's going to jump Agent here. I think he was in front of him on the road anyway. But yeah, so Exotic safely out in front of Tempo. Mertzy's pitted as well.
Yeah.
So who's
the Agent now comes out? Yeah, Mertzy onto the hard tyre, Storm Twister onto hards, Flecky as well goes onto the hards too. Only then on 3-lap old hards, that's going to be a decent push to get them all the way to the end. I'm excited to see him go for that. And Nations is still driving 2-lap old hard tyres for him. Now Jacob has a very solid gap. Now I'm interested to see whether he can choose to pit on this lap or whether he's quite comfortable going round again. He does. He's going round again. I mean, it's the thing, when you've got a gap like that, you can afford to drive in a little bit more of not necessarily a relaxed fashion, but, you know, a little bit more lifting and coasting as he goes very wide at turn 1.
I'm wondering if Exotic was thinking that Jacob would come in one early and try to catch him out on an undercut.
Yeah, maybe a sort of few mind games. Dick Van Dien in the chat. Senna is getting that podium.
Yeah, I mean, say maybe from Jacob as well, realizing, okay, yeah, I might get undercut here, so let me just drag out an extra lap. Maybe the tyre life will work coming in the back end. Maybe say Jacob is resigned to the fact that he's going to get undercut and is now just trying to maximise how much overlap he can get in tyre life. That's also a strategy. So we've got 4 that have kind of ultra pits. Obviously pretty much a free stop, knowing that his teammate is on hards and he's going to be stopping a little bit later. So he's now out. He's still safely out in front of Mello. Lost a little bit of time to Agent, but then that's what we expected with the undercut. So he's going to have tyre advantage over both Agent and Tempo in front of him as well. So that's going to be interesting to come back at. So the 4 that haven't stopped then, Jacob, Snacks, Senna and Fury. Senna and Fury, understandably so. They are the 2 that started on hards that are left in the session. We've got only chance. So Goodbye has had a little spin.
Senna, though?
Is that coming out of the pits or is that? No, that's just turn 1 is.
Jacob into the pit lane then. Into the pit box nicely.
Snacks doesn't. Snacks stays out. As for Senna, obviously, because he's on the hards.
Snacks?
Yeah, look,
Snacks
Senna
going
coming
an
back
extra lap.
Senna coming back at Snacks here, so the medium's well and truly on the decline.
Is it? Oh, the thing is Senna going to get out ahead of Jake? Yeah, he is. He is going to get out well ahead of Jacob. Jacob's still yet to actually leave the pit lane, so a decent gap between the two.
Yeah, and Exotic actually didn't find the pace that he wanted on the undergo. He pulled back a little bit at a time, but not as much.
He
as
has,
he
yeah.
would have,
He's definitely
would have
no.
liked.
Ideally, you know, maybe another second to just sort of make things a bit interesting. You know, a few good corners. You got the opportunity to then get into that DRS zone. But look, 2.6. Look, anything can happen. That is for
tempo,
sure.
then this should be a pretty easy pass on Fury.
Should be. Oh no! Oh, Fury went in outrageously hot. You could hear the tyres locking up there. My goodness me, that is definitely a mistake from Fury. He's got the DRS, but I think he does. He thinks better of it. Let's tempo, hold the pace. This is the thing. Fury is on the older tyres, but. You know, there's some time penalties knocking about as well. Let's have a little look here. So there's a lot of 3 seconds. Mertzi is on 15, only down in P14 on 9 seconds. Now it might not seem a lot at 3 seconds, but you know, when you're battling like this, it's, you know, it is crucial. Snacks in the pit then. He finally chooses to go onto those hard tyres. I mean, he's obviously pitted just that little bit later for them. Yeah, how, you know, it is 1 or 2 laps more on those hards going to make, you know, a sort of noticeable difference at the end of this race, or is it a little bit negligible?
We're going to find out. Excuse me.
Well, that is true, yeah. That is absolutely true. Oh, no. Oh, we've got Oni-chan in P14. I think, is that a turn 1? Is that
no? He's crashed in the tunnel.
Pit lane.
He's
crashed in the tunnel with the pit lane.
Yeah, he's put some softs on, but he's overcooked it going down the hill, and he's put it into the tunnel in the pit exit.
Is that full course safety car?
It is a safety car now, as Nations gets the delta wrong. Nations picks up a drive through.
He does indeed. Obviously, that drive through can't be served.
That's why it's a safety car, because the pit lane exit was blocked effectively.
Right. Okay, so we have our first full safety car then. As Nation's speeding under those safety car
for the second time in 2 races, a safety car at a very inopportune moment for Senna's strategy. This time he pits. This time he get the right tyres on it.
Yes, if he gets the medium tyres, he'll be in here.
I mean, this isn't disastrous for Senna, because at least this one, by the time his safety car period ends, would be when he would have medium tyres on anyway. So this is only actually maybe 1 or 2 laps for his window. So with the safety car speed, he's going to be pretty much bang on his window and on his pit stop anyway. And it's a cheap stop.
That's true. It is
ahead of his teammate as well. That's crucial.
I think Ultra
would have fought it hard anyway, I'd imagine. But Senna, he's going to be bang in position here. He's going to be P4 on the road with tyres that are pretty much bang in their window, and he doesn't have to make the time back on the guys in front of him.
No, this is it. As Toad carries in the chat, look, 1 safety car and those penalties become, you know, a couple of positions, and bang, just like that, the safety car comes out. So it's, you know, it's so crucial. You know, it might seem only 3 seconds, but the impact it can have. I mean, you just got to look back to season 3 as well. You know, Toad Carrot as well, winning that Australian GP, but the penalties, you know, not doing not doing the job. It seems Agents had a bit of an issue. Putting it on the softs. Always got to make sure that they're selected in that sub menu. Absolutely. Bozy boy, a big warm welcome to you. Very good evening.
Falling foul of the school where you never AI when you're near the pit lane. In case your AI does something stupid.
Never ever AI under the safety car. Oh, no. Certainly not near the pit lane anyway.
It could be my mum calling and I'm not picking it up.
Nope. Exactly that. What's that? I've won the lottery. Yeah, well, I'm driving past the pit lane right now, so that can wait. Yeah, absolutely. So look, BRT Jacob then in the lead of this Abu Dhabi GP. Exotic Planes in P2, Snacks up in P3, does have the time penalty. But might be next time, won't take a urgent prayer. Absolutely, that's just the way it is. No, it's just unfortunate, you know, if you are under AI and it thinks you need to pit, it will go on and do it. You've got to make sure you don't.
I will say that I've been there. There's sometimes you just have to take stuff.
It's
like
only
that,
because of our own experience. That's so, where it comes
so
from.
Stupid,
you know,
that the game is programmed like that. I mean, like Agent's he's on brand new tyres. Why would you need to pit for something like that, especially onto a tyre like the soft? It's just ridiculous. I mean, it shouldn't be a thing.
No,
I can understand it if you have put it on AI, having already selected or told your engineer you're going to box. I can understand it then. But I can't understand them just pitting you off of what would be still relatively fresh tyres. It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't.
No, it's a bit of a shame that that's how things are. Now, hopefully, safety car might peel away this lap to have BRT Jacob become the de facto safety car. See, we got Fury as well, who's gone on to the medium, so it's going to be... I don't know. Like, ideally, if I was on the mediums right now, I'd want one more lap. That's what I would just want, one more lap under safety car conditions, because then you're going to be starting on lap 18, you know, fully going for it, sort of 12 laps, you know, at sort of full whack, seem a little bit more comfortable, and I think we're going to get it. I think it's too late for the safety car to peel away, so we will. Oh, this could work out nicely for Senna.
Yeah, it could work out really nicely for Senna.
As I said, a podium on the cards?
It's effectively...
Are we going to curse it now?
I take it back, because this was pretty much a perfectly timed safety car. Maybe one lap later would have been like spot on perfect for his strategy. Yeah. This one is nowhere near as bad as last week. Because he's going to be in and around the right window where he would have been coming in anyway. Tyres are probably going to be in a very similar condition. He may have to look after them towards the end. And similarly, he might have to be careful with these first few laps that he doesn't take too much life out of them getting past these guys on hards. But yeah, I can't lie, I wasn't expecting the safety car to stay out. I thought we may have got one more lap if the field was a little bit more spread, but I think with one car off the back, I wasn't really expecting it to stay out.
Wow, that's what we're going to get. Scoob, good to see you in here as well. Yeah, Posey Boy still playing F1 2020. That is some serious commitment, my guy. Look, if you just joined us, we are...
It's probably the best one out of the three, to be quite frank.
Arguably, yeah.
Take away the driving of these... Like, these cars drive really, really well, but take the driving of these cars away, I'm pretty sure 2020 wins. And as Hanson said, classic cars in 2020, there, some of those sounds... Well, they're phenomenal.
Here we go then. Safety car will be in this lap. Race control confirming this for us. So the cars...
Another one to watch is Fury in P7.
To bunch up.
He's on mediums.
Oh my sort of good lord, that was close.
On
God,
hard.
I tell you what, some of you guys get crazy close when that safety car gets called in. My goodness me, how there's not been some accidents. Oh my goodness me. Whew. Right, here we go then. So, a whole bunch of drivers on the hard tyres as well. It could have worked out very nicely for the likes of Senna and Fury, who started on the hard tyres, managed to box and are now on mediums. It's important that they get it right on this safety car restart. Jacob is still warming up those tyres furiously. Here we go, around the final corner. We are away. Green flag racing again then. And a few gaps starting to form. Everybody nicely away. Nobody putting it on the corner. Oh my goodness me. Who was that on the outside there? That was Mertzi trying to recreate that out round the outside overtake. But a little bit of understeer, I think, from Fury. Just pushed him that little bit wider. Doesn't seem to have any damage caused, though. But, yeah, we got Fury. Fury is going to be on the quicker tyres. And we saw just how important and certainly how much quicker the medium tyres are as well. So, look, all eyes on Senna for the next few laps. Can he use this safety car restart? You know, all the cars bunched up to his advantage. I mean, this is the thing. Some of these guys ahead, they have got some serious pace. Might have the tyre advantage, but you know, it's a big ask.
And again, they say you may see some sensibility from Senna. This is where you may display how smart this guy is. As I say, there's no point being on a stronger tyre if you're going to burn it up in the first few laps. So he might just be sort of settling in here, waiting for those
why I
cars
love these longer races.
Grain up, and then he might push it on.
That's it, because it's that sort of catch-22 situation. Do you go for it? Do you sort of make use of it, or do you, you know, back yourself, be super consistent, make sure that you're giving yourself the opportunity, you know, in those final few laps.
Feeling the effects of the tyre advantage, though. He's just got so much better in the braking zones, and he's got so much better traction.
Oh, yellow in sector 1. Oh, Mertzi's out. Mertzi, oh my goodness me, going through turns 2 and 3. Is this a full course safety car again?
I can't tell.
It's annoying that it doesn't tell you
looking like it's coming out of the pit lane. Yeah, so this is another safety car.
Indeed. Another safety car. Damn. Now this is the thing, AJ. If you've got fresh mediums, are you going for it?
I'd be very surprised if anybody's got fresh mediums, because you only get one in the one set of mediums.
Well, typically, I mean, I suppose it depends on kind of what people chose. You know, when it comes to sort of tyre shine, I don't know if anyone does.
Not in this game. Only one set of mediums appears for the race. You can choose extra. You can choose sets with extra mediums in them, but those mediums technically they tend to only be available in the practice sessions.
The game won't let me serve the drive-through penalty because it is safety car conditions. You cannot serve it during a safety car because it's an unfair advantage. So it has to be taken during a full green flag racing. We've not been able to get underway. That is why you cannot serve it.
People asking in softs if Scoob and Hansen, I would not touch softs at this time.
No, I don't think this.
Even with the safety car advantage, those softs, they're lasting 3 or 4 laps tops.
Well, Flecky's pitting. It looks like it's a bit of a double stack, and I bet you Flecky's going for it. I bet you he's going soft.
He's probably the only man on this grid that's crazy enough for it.
Of course he is. Absolutely.
But no, it's too far out. Like, you're looking at what? We're looking at 9 laps now. Safety car stays out at best another 2 laps. You're still looking 7 for a set of softs, man. They are dead. They're dying.
It's a push. It is a push. F1 Spider.
I think it says a lot. But Agent's been on soft for 2 laps, and he's even come in and put a set of hards on. That tells you like everything you need to know, I think.
That was before the safety car. We've not completed a full lap, so you've not been able to do it. So you've got to cross the line, and then you've got to come round and go in. But there was an accident, so you've not had the legal opportunity to serve it, Nations. You've not had the opportunity.
The only green running you got was basically on your on the lap after the restart. So you came in straight away, but the safety car got called when you were in the pit lane. So inadvertently, then you can't serve the penalty.
Well, you've got to have. You can't go in and serve the drive-through as the safety car comes in. You have to complete a lap with green flag racing and then come in and serve it. But obviously, we've not had that because the safety car got called again.
Hansen
Flecky with the bold
summed it up well in the chat. Well, I'll read this because this sums it up pretty well. So he got the drive-through under the first safety car. So 4 laps of yellow flag under the safety car. We had half a lap of green flag after that first safety car came in. But you need a full lap of green flag racing. By the time you entered the pits, it was back to yellow for the next safety car. So it needs to be entering the pits on a green flag, and you didn't, unfortunately. It's very, very unlucky. I've been there myself. It's hard. As soon as you start to break from the pit lane line and you see the yellow flags come out and the safety car coming back out, there's nothing you can do at that point. It's very, very unlucky.
So F1 Spider in here rooting for Exotic and Fury. Things we'd love to see. Look, guys, if you are new here, if maybe just like F1 Spider, you're rooting for someone, it's your first time in here, don't forget as well, whilst we're under the safety car, get involved in the Discord, make sure you're following as well, and just like F1 Spider,
if ever there's a relatable comment in the chat, it's mercy for me. Like, it would seem I've forgotten how to drive. I'm just shit. I have been there, my friend. I have been
bit of practice, my guy. Bit of practice.
Some would argue that I'm still there.
Oh dear, sorry, that wasn't a very kind of warming laugh.
No, it wasn't a
sorry, I'm really sorry.
At you at all.
No, not at me. No, I just that was probably my moment to sort of like say, no, AJ, you know, don't think that you're and I didn't take it.
Yeah, exactly.
I laughed, and I'm starting to regret that whole decision entirely. Basically, you know, is that safety car coming in? Do I still league race Bluefoxx? So I don't race in a league. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't considering driving for one. I do. Yeah, I think I do need to get into something a bit more competitive. I've got some invites on the table, but you know, for me it's very casual with the amount of, you know, other things that naturally doing. So I don't know. We'll wait and see. Anyway, safety car is in. BRT Jacob becomes the safety car again. I think we're going to see something similar towards that final corner. He's going to pull the pin, and we're going to be away. Exotic. Oh, Exotic's got a very, very good start. Obviously, can't overtake until the safety car line. Is he going to make a little lunge into turn one? No, he doesn't. He thinks better of it as Nashers, unfortunately, gets DQ'd. Not sure what's happened there. I didn't quite see the reason for that. Exotic, I tell you what, is right on his tail. Is he going to go for it here? That we got 7-8 laps to go? Is this? Oh, no, he gets a bit of a wobble. Just lights up the rears a bit too much. I don't think he's going to get chat. Look, oh wow, look at this train of cars.
Yeah, I think Jacob got away with that. He basically pinched himself super tight coming out of that last corner, and he nearly paid for it.
My goodness me. It's so great. Look, the cars under the lights now as well. Looking, it just all looks so good. Have we got a bit of a yellow flag? I think Fury might have had a little bit of a spin. He's hanging back a little bit further. It seems to be going a bit slowly.
Yeah, it seems Nature's has been screwed by the game.
I think he has, yeah.
And I've been there as well. I say, people bring up Friday League. I once got DQ'd from a really strong position in a Friday League race for that exact same thing. I never actually had 3 opportunities of green flag racing to serve my drive-through, but the game was counting down the laps for whatever reason. I've had that.
Oh, Exotic's got that really wrong. Snack, surely. Oh, Agent's now retired. Oh, what's happened with Agent? Is that in the pit lane as well?
It's pit lane for Agent.
Pit lane retirement for Agent. Oh my goodness me. So that means that all of our finishers are going to be getting points. My goodness me, that is a lot of retirements here for this Abu Dhabi GP. Missed that Friday League, me, you and AJ Russia. All I'm saying, mate, we speak about great memories.
Yeah,
that
some of those Friday League races,
one of them.
I remember me and Blue around Bahrain.
I wish you could watch that back.
A race on fire. Even Blue's debut in the Friday League was me, Virus, and Higgs in a wet Hungary, and we were within maybe 5 seconds across the 3 of us. It was close. It was crazy.
It was so close. I mean, Yeah, when you think back, we didn't realise how good it was, at the time.
Me and Leroy had a stonker in Spain. That was basically summed up and characterised by an unfortunate penalty for myself. I would have won that race. Me and Leroy had a cracking battle around China. I remember me and Virus as well. I scared Blue in Singapore and Van Voort.
Yes.
There were 2 races where he thought he was actually beaten, and then I just completely capitulated.
Yeah, that was. They were not fun. I got to admit they were not fun, but final lap of Spa between me and you. I still think that's in my
Flecky's spun
in
it
my
out
trailer.
Corner.
I still
Again, 4
remember
laps
that
old,
bit.
though, soft. Is he now starting to regret putting them on?
Maybe.
But
so.
Now, Senna's just waiting for DRS. Him, Snacks and Exotic, all within DRS line, but Ultra and Tempo are joining this fight as well on the hards.
Speaking of trailers, by the way, I think it's time to create a new one for the Bluefoxx channel. I quite like the idea of maybe a cool Bluefoxx trailer getting played, at the start of each stream. I quite like the idea of that. Watch
unfortunate agent. There's no worse feeling in a car, just sort of sitting there and watching the inevitable unfold like in front of you and not being able to do anything about it. It's just it's such a horrible feeling.
A bit helpless, don't you?
Yeah.
I tell you what, Senna he's just about. Oh, Senna. Oh, he's pushed it. Yeah, that could be in the difference in getting a podium place as well.
His one saving grace. His one saving grace. There's only 2 people around him without penalties, which is Jacob and Exotic.
Oh my goodness me! Oh, he nearly lost it as well. Oh my goodness, we were on board with a helicopter, but you could see that. It's definitely little train of cars here. Let's stay on board with Tempo.
That's why we brought in the appeals this season, Agent. Some of those pit lane entry penalties are ridiculous, so that's why that was one of the factors that we're actually considering appeals for, is pit lane entrance. So if your pens are all there and you get the clips in, you don't really have to worry. But yeah, this is shaping up for an amazing finish here. I couldn't call the podium right now, could you?
It's all a little bit close to my liking. I mean, lap 25 of 29. There's still enough time for something to happen. You know what I mean? For someone to get it catastrophically wrong, for everyone to have a last sort of ditch onto some sauce, maybe. I don't know.
Too much.
Oh, and he has. He's got to be careful of that tyre
as well. Yeah, I'd be surprised if we don't see that again. But yeah, I say we just said it, didn't we? There's still time for people to get it catastrophically wrong, and what a moment!
There it was, almost right on cue.
Yeah, what a moment to spin out the rears from Tempo.
Well, that's a great camera angle there of Mello. Look at this. Oh, there we go. What on earth was that camera shot? Dear, oh dear. So look, it's solid from Mello again. In terms of this constructors, it's starting to get juicy. Obviously, we got the Alfa Romeos on top with Mello and Snacks. They're currently on 33 points. They stand to take a solid chunk tonight. But look, you got Senna and Ultra, P4 and 5. It stays that way. That's another solid haul of points for them as well. So already the constructors battle, it's starting to develop and get a bit tasty, just after 2 races. But look, it's important to see where everyone's going to be ending up after all of these time penalties. I mean, Exotic, I think, is looking at a P2. I mean, the Snacks has got to really put in, basically some qualifying style laps. I mean, that 23.6 that he done.
Off the podium here if he's not careful. Luckily he's got a little bit of a gap forming between now Ultra and Mello, and that's basically where he's got to aim to be. Is make sure that he solidifies at least P5. We think that points are really going to be crucial in this championship. I have no doubts about that. So that's goal number 1. Make sure you're ahead of Mello. And then goal 2. It's going to be hard to shake Exotic and these 2 Williams. He's basically banking on Ultra losing the DRS, and Ultra maybe then becomes gappable.
I tell you what,
He hasn't got an awful lot of time.
Flecky with the double softs. By the way, 44 seconds. I mean, he's going to pick up a point, and he's going to finish the race. You know, it's if ever there was a guy that was always trying to do something a little bit crazy with the strat, it's this man on your screen, Flecky 321.
Yeah, I do want to ask. I'm going to ask him after the race whether he still thinks that was the right decision. And I'm going to ask, there's one man who was on board on that decision and was asking the question. Well, actually 2. So Scoob and Hansen, you still picking soft? Go back to that safety car, you still picking soft now? Hindsight is a wonderful thing, as they say. The proof is in the pudding. And to be honest, those softs, they're holding up about as well as pudding at this point, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much. They're pretty much melting under the desert heat. That being said,
Hansen,
it looks
ever
fantastic
defiant,
as well.
100% picking softs. Yeah, okay, bud.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, then again, Hansen, it's hard to pick softs if you don't get this deep into the race, though, is it? Oh, shots fired! Sorry.
Yeah,
I tell you what, Senna is in the DRS ring. Problem is, he's got the time penalty.
Yeah.
And, you know, if he didn't have that, it could be, such an exciting, couple laps potentially just sort of pipping Exotic. I mean, a few of the guys in the chat, they were backing him for a podium spot, but...
Well, he's still on for that, though, with Snacks having 6 seconds.
Well,
Snacks
this is it. I mean...
He's got 3 more seconds of Senna, so Senna's just got to stick within 3 seconds of Snacks. And then that's kind of roughly the gap he's got at the moment. It's about 2.8-ish.
Just got to be certain, hasn't he? Just got to be, slow is smooth and smooth is fast.
Smooth is fast.
That's
but
my.
The important thing for
Snacks,
he is actually finding enough pace. He's looking like he's going to stay clear of Mello. He's looking like he's going to stay clear of Senna and Ultra at this point. Although, say Senna's back within about, he's now 2.5. So he's hanging on.
Absolutely.
Sort of looking at for P3 at the moment, it's Snacks versus Senna. It's just whether can Snacks get the 3 seconds he needs.
Well, here we go then, chat. After what has been an eventful qualifying, as well as the race, many were time. Oh, Snacks! Oh, Snacks spins! Oh, you've got to be kidding me on the final lap! Oh, of all the times to get it wrong! Oh my God! He's done it a couple times in this race, and that was just, oh my goodness me!
It was looking so good, wasn't it, for Snacks?
Oh!
He was looking that he'd mitigated the 6 and was going to come away with a podium. However, Senna, he's looking at
even champions get it wrong. Oh my goodness me! He finds himself in P7.
I don't know if you've noticed, mate, but we've got the league race from here. I don't know why we're caring about where you're going to be racing. Just enjoy what we're actually seeing. If you were paying attention to the Discord and stuff, you'd know what day it was.
That is true. Few corners to go then for BRT Jacob. I tell you what, let's have a quick chat about it. I mean, he didn't put it on pole in qualifying. He certainly set some blistering laps, showed everything that he was all about in that trial. Certainly for race 1 set the tone with his qualifying, but look, it might have taken an extra race, but GG's BRT Jacob, his first BFL win in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi come out of the hat.
Exactly. Exotic Plains P2 for the 2nd week in a row. UNM Senna then, his first ever podium in the BFL as well. Ultra in P4. Mello, a strong finish. Tempo again, he's up there. P6 in the Aston Martin. Snacks, what could have been for our Season 2 champion. Finishes P7 with that last lap spin. He will be ruining that little bit of throttle. Storm Twister in the points. Aston Martin coming away with some solid points. Fury P9.
It's the second time in 2 races that they've both scored.
Yeah.
The Aston Martins.
My goodness me. And
what could have been at that spin?
oh, this is the thing. So there's so many what ifs that have come out of that race. Unbelievable. Some big names crashing out. You know, Lager crashed out that one. What could have been for him? Wow. Oh, wow. Why does this league just never disappoint? It's amazing. Woo! Tempo gets driver of the day again in game.